Testing 1, 2. I think we're in good shape now. Hey, what's up, Mizor? What's going on, man? Here we go. I think I am in good shape. We got everything cooking here, and we're in solid shape to rock out. So, whew, I think the audio is looking pretty good too, for the most part. I'm hoping that the change took today off work. This week has been rough with all the storms. I can feel that. Pops is telling me that y'all got like thunderstorms in that area right now. So, or at least, well, he's a little bit east of you, so you probably already have had them. If not, they're still going. So, how long are my pay to wins going for? 3 hours? 3 hours? 3 hours. We're solid. We don't need to worry about it. Let me jump into Discord with them. And they're already ready for that.
How do you do?
There we go. Yo, what's up, Vision? Vision in my, is my keyboard still coming through? I bet you it is. I bet you the gain, I turned the gain down another 15%. Yeah. Let's drop it a little bit more. Yo, hi Sif, what's going on, man? Yes, sir. Let's drop it slightly more and see if that does it. Okay. I'm way too hesitant to drop it any more than where it's at. So if it's... Or... We're starting on boss 2 today? Well, that's interesting. Our title doesn't make any sense now. Shit. Punching a troll. Save. Not me not realizing that. Still coming through, but not too bad. I turned gain down to half now. So my hope is that it's not terrible. It's probably gonna always come through. It's a mechanical keyboard, so. So, but hopefully we'll be in good shape. Oh, it's only 60 minutes? That's lame. I'm not even gonna bring it up. Yeah. So how did we get in here? I said, how did we get in here? Where is my streamer mode setting to turn that off for you guys? Streamer mode. Why am I not finding streamer settings for this? Did we get rid of streamer mode? No. It's in appearance now. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Don't drop the soap. What's up, Driven? Don't tell me what to do. Oh, wait. When did you get a haircut? Like, dude, like 2 weeks ago, I think. Pretty sure that's how long it was. Yeah, because it wasn't this Monday, it was last Monday. So. No, it was 3 weeks ago. It was two Mondays ago. 3. I don't fucking. Yeah, we got a haircut a minute ago for sure. Hey, bye, how's it going? Hope you're doing well tonight. Do you like turtles? Turtles are pretty cool. Turtles are pretty chill. I don't know specific kinds of turtles, but I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. To play Roblox, I did not play Roblox, Shilvin. I've not been a Roblox player before. I played a lot of Minecraft and other sandbox games, but Roblox is the one that I've never gotten into, and I know how expansive that game is for sure, but never one to be a Roblox enjoyer, unfortunately. Try it? I might. I've got a lot of games I have to get to, though. It's the unfortunate part about it. There's quite the number of games I still have in my library that I haven't even completed, turned on, started, or anything, you know. It's lots of games to play nowadays. You don't want to play it? Okay. I mean, we're not playing it tonight. That's for damn sure. I'll tell you that much. I'll be brutally honest with you there. And I don't think... I've got lots of other games I've kind of gotten. Roblox is unfortunately not the type of game that I enjoy playing. Or no one's introduced a game mode of it to me where I would be enjoying playing of it. So, what is this game? This is Lord of the Rings Online. It's one of the MMOs and RPGs that we frequent. So this came out quite a bit ago, but which way am I facing? I am facing the right way. Okay, good. We frequent this quite a bit. We frequent it quite a bit, huh? Do you like this raid more than the Umbar Morgoth ones? I will say that I enjoyed DMK a little bit more, not because of the boss fights that were there, but because of its accessibility. I will say that I do enjoy this raid more than I enjoyed Temple. So, Temple was one that I don't think many people played, not because, for a number of reasons, but primarily because the loot table wasn't there, and also the loot table was like favoring tier 1 more than anything else. You could really just run tier 1 and get your loot. This time around it favors tier 2, which is kind of nice, so you got people that will actually swing up to the content. But the fights in here are actually pretty cool as well, I think. Like, I think boss 2 that we're coming off on might be my favorite boss fight in the raid. I really enjoy its mechanics so far. So, when was the last non-Lotro stream? Last month. It was last month. We did a Divinity 2 Original Sin stream with Sky and Vision. So, we will probably pick up that campaign with them at some point, probably this summer, maybe sooner than we think. But that was the last non-Lotro stream, so. Do you think the 3-tier system is better? I don't think so in its current state, Hysif. I think that it's actually alienated the community a little bit more because tier 1 was story mode, tier 2 was kind of the introduction where you actually had to build a comp and have good tanks and stuff, and tier 3 was like the start of like content basically. Perfect example, Hyseth, I think I'll make I think I make a good point, right? So, and it might Lord of the Rings Online is what it is, Joplin. But I think I'll make a good point here, Hyseth. My kinship that not the one that we're raiding with now, but the one that I kind of help maintain, help officer, and help lead raids and content with. They throughout the year when DMK was launched, worked towards getting tier 3, right? So they could get 6 set across the board on every character that they wanted. We worked towards getting tier 3 done, cool. And then the last year that Temple came out, instead of doing Temple, they opted to do tier 1s of Temple because it was favoring tier 1 loots. And then they also opted to go for tier 4 of DMK to get the gold items like the cloak, the offhands, the shield, right? So that is not what's going to happen this expansion, not because they don't want to have that kind of content to strive for again, but because tier 3 of this particular raid is such a jump from tier 2 that whenever we get to tier 2 down, that group is just going to farm tier 2 and nothing else. That content is not going to move. Where I think tier 5 tiers is a little bit more diverse. And I kind of feel like the middle, the compromise between what we have right now and the tier 5 is to have 3 tiers, and at tier 3 you have a challenge beacon like we used to, where you can hit that and it introduces a new mechanic that, if completed, will also reward you with a challenge box at the end. That's where I'm at. So I think 4 tiers or tier 3 challenge is where I would recommend personally, but that's kind of where I think that it sits, because as it sits right now, the tier 2 version I think is a great challenge for people to work towards, but it also means that tier 3 will never be run outside of the 2 months of the title that we currently sit at right now. There's no purpose to run otherwise, really. The loot is just easier to farm on tier 2, and yeah. So yeah, not many groups got it in general. Most groups killed boss 1 and 5 of Tub. So I sub and I like, hey Job, I appreciate the sub then, man. Very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream tonight, and then any videos that you catch on the channel here. Enjoy it? Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Oh, Death, we are not doing a midway point for tanking, by the way. Yeah, I think we're just going to move to position 2, and regardless of where we're at with mitts or anything, we're just going to have me retaunt when we get him moved to position 2. That way the line guarantees the next line hits behind, and we clean up whatever we left behind that way instead. So do we not? Oh yeah, gotcha, Java. On level raid of all time. I was gonna say, where do you... Oh, go ahead, Nico. I'm so sorry. On level rate of all time. It's not going to sound impressive, Heisa, but I really did enjoy Dragok because I was a burglar at the time. That's not, like, people are going to say that's a bad one. I have such nostalgia for Dragok and Tower of Orthanc, the 75 stuff. Partially because I was old enough at the time to be given responsibilities that I knew I could handle. Like the burglar was the FM guy in Dragok. There were a number of rules and things you had to take care of in Tower of Orthanc as the Burg. But yeah, 75 was a lot of fun. Everything else though, like, a lot of people say Rimmer Chant. I wasn't here for on level of Rimmer Chant. I got here at 130 end. So at the end of 130, you know, Fall of Khazad-dûm had already been out. Rimmer Chant was already out. They were, and people were farming play threshold. So I would say if I would have been here for Rimmer Chant, I would have leaned into Rimmer Chant more. But you know. And then 140 raids were okay, but I mean, it wasn't anything impressive that I thought. 150 was fun. I got to do the highest content then. But I don't think that they were, like, holding anything towards some of the older raids that they had in the past. Now, if you're talking 6-man, Tysiv, 100% favorite 6-man now, after playing it for so long. I really enjoyed the arena from last level cap, and maybe that's bad for some people too, right? That may be bad takes all around, you know, but I would have loved if we had kept the arena going and just kept introducing new bosses. That would have been kind of fun, actually. So here we go. I probably need to lock in here. You like what you like? Yeah. It's a weird concept. Yeah, I have weird tastes, I think, more than anything else. Like, my favorite map is Western Gondor, which is a difference quite a bit. I know not many people enjoyed Gondor. But Western Gondor was actually a lot of fun, I thought. Oh, sorry, here, you're good, sorry. We gotta back him up, down. Position 2. Nah. It was. Is this the lineup here? It does. Okay, good. Got it. Hey, Bowen, how you doing? Yeah, Driven, I think you'll find that most of my taste in Lotro are not the opinions of the masses, because my favorite character is Brawler. We play everything on a Hobbit. The favorite map is West Gondor. Some of my favorite raids are 75. You know, I got taste in everywhere, so. Mobs are leveling off us tonight, Bowen. Yeah. Always good. Nice, nice, nice. How's the big bad troll going? We just started. That was pull number 1, so it wasn't terrible. I'll learn something the tanks have to do here, but we'll adjust as needed. That's always good, is learning what you need to do. Hey, Zero, appreciate you pushing us. Good luck. Hope you're doing this good this evening. Nah, it's fine. It's not bad. Everyone likes things that they like and they're fine. Yeah, my my opinions are on Lotro are very, I don't want to say unique, but definitely I'm all over the place with my opinions with it on certain things. Yeah, I do like my Guardian as well. Just want to swipe the shield across the bridge of an orc's nose. 100%, bro. I've been playing a lot of my Guardian lately because he's got good gear and stuff now, so. You're good at top back. Oh, you know what? I gotta pay more attention to when they're calling blighteds. Just Robley. Okay. Oh. You said I got my eye on you? Rob is gonna call me out if I'm bad now. Shit. Top back when you're good. Alright, go back to your position, we're good. Shit. Yeah, I don't know if we make that. The cascading groups threw us off. trying to kill some. We're trying to kill Blighteds. So the first one we're just letting go. But we're trying a couple of different strats tonight, trying to figure out what works for our group. Number of different specs that we have can be swapped around, like Bear, Hunter, or we entertain the idea of Mariner, but I don't know if we'll take that route. But we have a couple of different things we're trying tonight just to see what works. First thing we're trying tonight is to see how consistently we can kill the Blighteds and see how we can go from there. But top back. Taunted. That's on me again, yeah. Gut punch, because I'm taunting at the same time. How do you rate this boss so far out of 10? I wish the map had a little bit more design going on, but I mean, okay, so can I make an argument though? Like, you shouldn't have to, yes, but when we're tank swapping, right, it's shortly after, or typically shortly after, we've already cleared his side. So up until the point where one cascading gets placed on his side, are we not? It's kind of free to do so, right? Unless we're just not using those shield skills. So yeah, once you get one over there, Dan, though, I'd say 100%. That's, you know, into your shit, but I like it, Dirty. I don't know if I want to rate it. I personally want to rate it like 7+. I don't know if I want to go higher yet. Maybe 8. I like how, like, organized this fight is, in the sense of, like, well, the way that we have it set up at least is the way it's really organized. I like how we've organized this fight. So yeah, it's a frontal from the Guardian. Yeah. One thing you could do, Dan, even if there's one on your side, right? Let's say that you're the boss, right? And I'm standing right here, and you're coming in right behind. You could just angle yourself at a 90 directly behind boss to hit it. I think this is my favorite boss out of the 4, Dirty. Like, even though thematically boss 3 is interesting, it introduces some newer things, I think. And boss 4 is I don't know, I feel like boss 4 is okay. I feel like they could have done more with it though, and I think they do more with it in tier 3. I think this is the best one though, starting from tier 2. Like, I think boss 4 might be an interesting boss when we get there in tier 3, but it's another one, like, I think your boss should be interesting from the first time that it's like introduced, right? And even in tier 1, it's encouraged to follow the cascading mechanic. So even if you're just rotating in a circle, right, on this boss, you're still following the cascading mechanic, right? Even on tier 1. So there are groups that can kill it and no problem, not worried about anything. But I think this boss does a great job of introducing mechanics early in tier 1, going into tier 2, and even in tier 3 here. So have any kins completed tier 3 fully yet? I'm pretty sure they have 11 groups, last I heard, that have completed it. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm not in the Prog Discord, so I can't quite tell. But I know there's a good number of people that have completed it, yes. The most recent clears were, I think, were last week, maybe? No, the week before, maybe. But there's a few groups that have cleared it. But I would say, not, you know, it's not going to be a ton of groups that clear at the Discord. So, also welcome, Disco. Good to have you in here. I like that everyone has to be alert the whole fight. There's a job for everyone the whole fight. Isn't the case in most of the fights? Yes. 100%. 100%. 100%. Alright, well. You can take when you can. Also that. Oh, 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 oh. You're good. I should have probably broke out of that. That was silly of me. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I probably should have popped more than just that. Yep, I get that. I'm just here for the background music at this point. Is it too loud, too soft? What are you thinking, Disco? That's basically what a lot of people are in here for too. We just kind of vibe over here, you know? Some solid synth? Yeah, yeah. We'll bump that just slightly for you. We'll bump it just slightly. There you go. There you go. That's kind of what we listen to when we're raiding like this, you know. If you want the channel that I typically go to, I hit you up with it here. Let me get that. I'll get you. Hold on. Do. There you go, brother. I whispered it to you on Twitch there for you. No, that's proper Disco. I'll save this for when I go to the wars and really dial in with these grooves. For sure, brother, for sure. That's the channel I always go to. They post something like every week. So I have not had much like drought. Yeah, 100% bookmark that guy for sure. I've been big chilling on that channel for a while. I get jammed to this, watching Edward pump DPS. Zero, let me tell you, man. One day they'll unleash me onto the raid as Blue Lore Master, and me and Edward will climb. Edward will be doing some big damage, I tell you. I can try to. I might need more healing during that time though. I'll see. I need to do a run with it though, because that's what killed me. Is like I was at like less than 75 plus the unstable finished me off, right? Because he's tending to do mid shred first, unstable second. I don't know what Dan thinks about that statement or not, but that's what my observation has been. So it hits pretty hard. Yeah. I'll try to not stand in it as much as possible and just see how it goes. Like I said, I need to pull in to see what cooldowns I can get away with. Edward floor POV? Absolutely not, Dirty. Don't you dare. Edward would be pumping the big damn in here, I tell ya. Can't wait. I can't wait either, man. I'm doing big damage on blue LM now and I don't even have set. You know what I mean? Like, I pulled a 185k on the dummy the other day. No buffs, no nothing. We just go, you know? I was like, yeah, that's lucky as shit. But also I was thinking to myself, like, dude, like, my stats aren't capped and I don't have set. Like, we could be doing more. Oh, you sure? I know exactly what you fucking did. I don't know about that too. The motherfucker hit Litany. That's so good. Don't worry, Dad. You didn't cause the wipe. It's fine. They're throwing in the towel. Dirty, what class have you been playing nowadays? I haven't kept up with you and what you've been doing. Because I thought I'd be playing a lot more diverse classes this expansion, and I literally have been nailed down to just tanking regardless of where I go. Even though I have like a lot of other different characters. My tanks have been really going. Do you enjoy tanking, or would you rather play some other classes? I enjoy tanking, don't get me wrong. I do really enjoy my burglar though. I wish I could play my burglar more frequently. But many times people just need tanks, right? So tanks is a tank is a stressful job to enter because you could be the cause of a lot of wipes. But once you've got it down, it's like the smoothest, one of the easiest roles to play. It's just that the initial learning of boss mechanic and things like that, you know, you got to relearn every time, right? Like if you go on Red Champion or something like that, right? You know your rotation going into a fight, and fights like this, you know, you may have to learn one or two mechanics, but there are certain DPS fights where they have no mechanics tied to the DPS, and you just have to sit there and do the big damage, right? And so because of that, right? I taunted earlier. I'm so sorry. So let me hold it though. I'll be fine. Okay, go ahead. See you again. What's up, Joblin? How you doing? Welcome back. I'm taking after Smash there. Ooh. Haven't tanked like this since Rift, but I definitely agree. It's a little stressful knowing why, but what doesn't do some dumb shit? Yeah, it's stressful at the start. Take back when you're. All right, you're good. Yeah, it's stressful at the start, but once you get it down, right, it's kind of smooth sailing. So. Alright, taunt back when you can. We can go to next position, right? I'll pop run speed for you, Dan. You can take it all the way back, and I'll taunt when I get there. Yeah. Alright, go now. Whoa, he hit me hard, bro. I don't know what he hit me with. Alright, I'm taunting. Yeah, there's a couple there. I must have been teared up when I re-taunted Dan. I don't know. He hit me hard, man. I'll have to double check on that and be mindful of where I'm at. Yeah, this is the hit right here. No. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. That's the hit right there. So I just got fucking annihilated. I think I must have been tiered. Yeah. Of course, it's not necessarily immediately that I need to. I think what you did is correct. Clear out what's on your side and then move, right? And so I think I just taunted back maybe 5 seconds too early because that mid trade was probably based to you or something, and then I would have been where I should taunt back. So. Well, we moved, but there were some behind. No, maybe I was wrong. No, you're right because we had cleaned. You're right. Since you mentioned Berg, I'm leveling right now and focusing red. Are blue and yellow worth getting accustomed to? Not during landscape, I would say. If you want to, you can always go blue. I would say, though, that red burglar is top DPS right now for most teams. Red burglar or red mariner, right, Disco? So you can certainly do landscape in whichever one. You could get accustomed to blue and find that if you like it, you like it. Just know that I think red DPS is higher than blue right now as of with the set bonuses and stuff. Yellow, I wouldn't worry about getting accustomed to until you hit level cap. It's one of those that's definitely worth it to. I guess it depends. Like, so it depends on what you want to do with the class. Like, if you want to just when you hit level cap, go straight DPS. Pick one of those trees and just go for it and then perfect your damage because that's just what you'd be doing, right? If you feel like you wanted to explore the support side of things, I did level 10 levels in yellow when I was leveling, just to get a feel for how it's working, what certain abilities do. That way it was fresh on my mind when I did hit the very end, right? Yeah, if you want to go straight to the Moors, I think blue is actually better than red in the Moors, but don't take my opinion of it. I haven't been out there in a long time. I don't think you can go wrong with either spec though, if you're in the Moors though. Maybe you can go wrong with yellow if you're taking yellow to the Moors, but I would say that you probably just want to be hanging out and doing blue or red. So yeah, if you're going to the Moors with it 100%. Yeah, I can say one for all for whatever the fuck we want. I'm just hitting it whenever it looks bad, so. Okay, so just to be clear, we're popping defenses along with Oathies during that time, is that correct? Okay, yep. Oh, oh, oh. We got this shit. Take back when you can. You got it. Good. Fucking cookie. Take back when you can. No, that's my bad. We're position 2 is where we needed to be. No, this is a wipe. Yes, it is. When we get that one that spawns right on like group start position, we need to move to position 2. Just to get ahead of that. Yes, yes it does. It comes to the gate. I think that's the only scenario in which we move early like that, so. Unless it goes to one of the gate corners, so. Then then that's kind of obvious at that point though, so. Sorry, we run back. Yep, corners go to corners. We got it. I'll try to be better about calling that out. I just zoned out completely. Take back. Retop. Position 2. Retopping. Retop. I get him? I did. I'm tossing it to reposition here. It'll be a wipe. Yeah, where does this line up at? Right here. Yeah. What are we lining up with position 1, by the way? I've just never known. Is there something we line up with that on it? Or is it just... Gotcha, so just vibes based, but like a meter or 2 in front of him? Okay. I gotcha. Where the tile kind of just stops and fades in. Gotcha, I gotcha. Okay, okay. I got tank. Oh. We're good. Take back, you're good. That was unfortunate time in there. You can take back when you're ready. Yep. I forgot to hit gut punch on that blighted. Agitated spores kill you there? That's weird. Yeah, okay, you're good to go. Yeah. I'll have to talk about that one, Dan. I feel like okay, so in that particular one, right? Or either one of that, right? So if it goes in either corner on that side, right? I feel like when it fills up the opposite corner, we're free to move to position 2. But the question becomes like, yeah, well, I feel like we're fine with the existing cascadings, but it's just like I'm afraid to say move to position 2 if you've already got your Mitch red on, right? Because then he could bop you to 2, right? So 20. Yeah. Okay. We can try that. I will mention that there will be times where we wait and I don't know, it'll be hard to time, but I agree we should try that, so we'll try it. Man, even got reduced to wear a tome. He's ready. Why notice today, Dirty? What's crazy? First off, it's crazy that you know that that icon, right? It only lasts an hour. You know what I mean? I found it on one of my older characters today, so I said, fuck it, let's throw it over here real fast. I thought it would last 6 hours like all the other buffs, dude. No, it only lasts 1 hour, dude. So like, I'm not buying this stuff. I don't even know if you can buy these, but I'm not gonna be buying this stuff if it's only lasted an hour like this. You know what I mean? Like, crazy that they don't make those things last 6 hours. Kind of nuts. It's also like 30-minute ones as well. I know, they're like cheap on the itemware shit for some reason. I don't know, I don't get it. Good to take back. Like, look at that difference, man. That's actually kind of stupid. No, that's not. No, that's not what we're talking about. What's oh? How dare you? I would have hit the puddle, okay? Yeah. I am a large hobbit, okay? I would have hit that damn puddle. This gut is massive on this boy. Don't worry though, we can make a new anvil for a mere cost of 1,500 embers per. There's no way that that is what costs for the anvil. Can you at least trade this anvil? Is this an anvil that I could sell on the auction house, 30? Because if it's not, then what is the purpose of that anvil? Are we serious? Like, come on. Ain't no way it's 1,500 embers. Nah, it's basically the same as the old one. Binds the crafter. What a worthless recipe. I'm sorry. Ah, man, it's just so disappointing, actually. Like, having a good idea to bring back something like that, and then falling short of it again, because all you do is copy and paste it. Gross. That's all I gotta say about that. get to Tom back. Top back when you can. Taunting. Hold on, let it clear. Go position 2 after Blight. Go for position 2, Dan. It's fine. I'll find it. A little bit further. Where you're currently at. It's fine. No. Taunting. Okay, well, that's the call that you need to make then next time. So that someone else can jump and get it. Because it's not awful. I cleared it in the back there. That was fine, position-wise. Doesn't matter about the sensor. The line comes from the tank, so I can slightly adjust the line as needed. So I was able to still hit it. So if you don't have an interrupt or something like that, just ask Nico or make the call for someone else. Yeah, like it's long as we don't have to be perfectly on the line, as long as it's like 2-3 meters around Toe or Dan. I don't know, it's fine. I got it. It's all good. Yes, but some of the implementations are completely out of touch. Like, how do you put 1.5k embers as craft cost and say, yeah, that seems reasonable? Like, why is there ember cost at all? Why isn't it lower CD or tradable or something? I think that, yeah, like if it's functioning the exact same as a previous iteration, it seems strange that it would cost I don't want to say premium currency, but like a more rare currency, you know? I'm not entirely sure what that would mean. You know, because it's like kind of strange. Like, there are plenty of crafting recipes that persist, like particularly just reuse the same item, but they proceed to use this level of crafting, and that's fine, right? Like hope tokens, I don't think the resistance rating has ever like changed at all, right? So top back when you're ready. So not entirely sure why something would cost embers like that. I did. We have people laughing and cluttering comms. But I did. Position 2. Position 2. Whoa. Oh, can I see your trait tree? PayPal. Here is the trait tree I got rocking on right now. Here you go, sir. We're running blue right now because we're tank, of course. Thanks. If I can keep this up until we tool next, so if you wanted to copy it over or take a screenshot, just let me know if you're good. The biggest change as of last update is I took apart the points from vulnerable because it doesn't do incoming damage anymore. I pulled all those points and then I think a couple of points from clever feint so I could build down and pick up latent light. And because now that we have latent light, we are also using the latent light tracery in the build for the extra attack mitigation as well. So that's the biggest change that I had for Brawler since I made the video on my YouTube. So I really hate that I made a damn guide video on it, and then like the very next update they said, yeah, we're gonna dismantle vulnerable and make it do crit chance and not incoming damage, making it kind of useless. So frustrates me to no end when I do something like that, but that's what it is. The recipe is being something like a rare raid drop as well. It's funny for that call. I agree with you. I've done 2-2 a couple of times. I don't think I've seen that recipe either. But PayPal, do you play Brawler? Is that what is? You got something going on there? I'm always a Brawler enthusiast, so when I meet another Brawler player, I get excited. So just want to throw that out there. I'm excited if you're playing Brawler. I do enjoy my Brawler players. You can also sell the barter item drop, so you can potentially see it on the... Oh, so you can get the recipe and then just sell it to people? That's actually kind of funny, honestly. They didn't really do that this time around, right? Like we had like zircons and cloth scraps and opals and stuff like that last time, and so it's a barter item. Gotcha. Howdy gamers and brawlers. What's up, Tithan? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You guys run plugins? I don't know, this sounds like you guys are hindering your gameplay and performance by running a plugin. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that one out there, you know. Before showing this lovely evening, it was great, but now there's more laundry to do. Yeah, true. It has been nice the past couple of days. Not over where Mizor is. They got storms and shit over there, but over here it's been pretty cool. I would say, Dan, the only thing I have discussed there is I think in that position, like even if they drop a shitty mushroom, I think we still have to move to position 2. Yeah, I think we drop everything that we do, and then I just see what I can get with cascadings and adjusting the line as needed. A slam hurts, man. Yeah. Did you see where we said to line him up with over here with these like mushrooms here? It's like the end of this mushroom right here is where. So like like right here, yeah. So that kind of helps because like I don't know what the fuck we're lining up with on position 1, but like, it doesn't matter too much because we get it right every time. But position 2, I mean one out of every 50 pulls, you know. Ah. Huh. Oh, can we get an 11s party? Can I spell 11? There we go. How you feeling, Dan? I'm feeling pretty good. You tired? We got it, brother. Don't worry. Oh, no. Hey, you can't hear this conversation. You're not close enough, okay? This is a conversation between me and Dan right now that only Death could possibly hear. I don't know. Okay, Oz. Okay, do a roll out of 20. Go ahead. Go ahead. Slash roll out of 20. Okay, well then you can't hear. If you can't, I mean, if you're not gonna roll a d20, you can't hear this conversation between the tanks. It's very important. Okay. Fuck, Death can definitely hear this shit. Roll a fucking nat 20 from Death, huh? Oh god damn it. Absolutely, Deck needs proximity voice. Absolutely. He fucking rolled a nat 20 like immediately, bro. Ah, oh, that's so funny, actually. We have to swap at some point, right? Like, I mean, well, not that I want to try at Death, but to try to entertain that idea, we could technically, I could move into Dan's position and then taunt, but I don't really like that idea, to be fair. I don't like that idea though. So. Yeah, I mean, we're trying our best to do the Cascadians now. That is like as of 5 pulls ago though. Yeah, 2. Okay. Then, if that's the case, Dan, am I clear to see 2 Cascadians, have the mid debuff dropped, and taunt regardless? Like, how are you feeling about that? Like, do you think the timing is perfect like that? Well, if I have no mid shred debuff, and I see 2 Cascadians on my side, I should be clear to just taunt then, yeah? Like, there shouldn't be a problem at that point. Because that means it's probably on you at that point, no? If we play it perfect. Well, you're right. It's not always, because it's not infinite priority. Yeah. Okay. We'll vibes based it. Yeah. Cascading on Rutani. Yeah. Wait for Oz to retreat. Let's rock out. Good to return. Return. Yeah, position 2, go. Ooh, he hits hard with that shit, doesn't he? Man, that is such unfortunate timing if that's the case, like... The only problem I have with this fight so far, chat, is that this fight feels really good, but if it starts in the back where the gate starts, it just feels like there's just more opportunity for you to wipe. Granted, I need to be focusing on his buff that leads into that, but you're moving early like that and stuff, so I don't know. It's just... yeah, it's up to you. I feel like some of the wipes that have been our takes have just been it spawning at the gate, and then I just need to be paying attention a little bit more to the buff, the pre-buff rather, that's coming up. So, but that's... Go for it. A little funky to you? Yeah, I think the mechanics itself are fine. My problem really boils down to the gate puddle right now. I just got to be paying a little bit more attention to it. Sure, it's easier when it starts in the tanks, but yeah, it absolutely is. Because then we can really dictate when we move. So, what the mechanics are, Disco, is that anybody that's not the tank gets a couple of different effects that drop, like a blighted mushroom that just does massive damage, and then the cascading mushrooms, take back when you can. The cascading mushrooms can only be killed by the frontal that the boss does. Here, did it already? Okay, I'll come grab it in a second. That was a strange thing that just happened to stream. Are we all good? Meld had a hiccup there, I guess. Oh well. Still using this new software and it's kind of messing with me sometimes. Sure, I gotcha. Yeah, you're gonna figure that out? Okay. I saw that look, Dan, and I didn't appreciate it. Okay. Listen, Dan, okay? I want to let you know, before you start saying some bullshit, I just want to let you know, okay? That I found an item wear tome for 1 hour that I put on earlier, and I was using the whole time, okay? So I am trying. Okay, well, that's just rude, all right? All right, I'm slashing stuck in 1 sec. 1 sec, chat. I'm gonna go grab that food real fast. I'm back. Do 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 do. It's a shame. If only there was some sort of tool or resource to tell you when mechanics are happening. I don't know. I'll tell you if I think anything. I appreciate that. That way, you can let me know that there is a tool or resource that could possibly help us, and then I'll ignore it anyway. I love being the guy that doesn't run plugins. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know why, but it's because everybody else runs plugins. That seems to be what it is. I thought there would be more people on my side that don't run plugins, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think we're making a swap. I think we're swapping the Warden to Red Berg right now. Looks like. I don't know if we're doing 3 healers or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is particularly that we swapped up. Oh, I think, yeah. I think for sure he went healer. Yep, he's going healer. So, we're gonna go 3 healers. This will be interesting. I guess we're going 3 healers and we're not killing the Blighteds. And we're just gonna heal them. See how that goes. See, chat, the fun part about a raid is once you kind of get the tanking strat down, everybody else can mix up whatever the heck they want, but the tanking strat is basically the same. Like, I think we've tried about 5 different things, but I think we've established the tanking strat like day 1 of this boss prog, and we haven't really changed that hardly at all. So, or if we have, it's been subtle changes that don't really matter. So, certainly is something different and allows us to just big chill on stream and not listen to anything they say. On a scan of 1 to 10, how confident are you in beating this dude tonight? That depends on if we have a couple of different things we're trying tonight, Disco. So like right now, up until this point, we have been killing the blighted mushrooms, which do a lot of damage to us. But now we adjusted our group comp slightly to provide a third healer, and with a third healer, we can dedicate all the DPS to just the boss and not have to worry about the blighted mushroom. Because when you're killing the blighted mushroom, you run the risk of it staying alive and doing damage to the group. So if you just prepare for that damage every time, it's a little bit more consistent, right? I'm not entirely sure what I would give the score. I'm sure once we get a good like rhythm of one of the strategies that we've had proposed tonight, I'll have a better understanding of it. So right now I'm going 5 out of 10. So basically first try with this heal right here. Yeah. That would be ideal, yeah? So. I don't know. That depends on really where we go. Yeah. You'd like to think just based on cooldowns alone, yeah. A little bit of lag there. Nice, we love that. Take when you can. Taunting. Okay, got frontal. We need to move to position 2 at some point down. I go ahead and pull him all the way back. Dan, position 2, upcoming. He's enraged. It's all good. It's all good. Run it back. Yeah, if you need me to call something different, I was calling re-taunting, yes. What do you want me to call in that situation? Taking is what I'll say. Okay, what do you want? Okay. Feel free to taunt at your earliest convenience, which is typically what I usually say, because I'm not... Take back. And I'm gonna say taking. And you're gonna hear take back when I want you to take. How about that? Is that all good? Just... Ain't no way I'm getting yelled at for this. Taken. Take back. Taking. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing, man? Take back. Oh. Oh, Prop, did you pick up Windrose? And have you been playing that this week, sir? I was curious about that. I'll probably end up picking it up this weekend, I think. I know we mentioned it last stream on Tuesday, I think. Oh. You make mistake for me, it says time to game. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I feel like I'm the same way between Lotro. I'm gonna be honest. It's fun to play now. I saw you were streaming it a little bit, Driven. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I might pick it. I'm probably gonna pick it up this weekend. We stream a lot more Lotro, so kind of hard to fit in a different game in between. So. Hey, we good? Oh. Had 0 game in it in almost 2 weeks. Prop, you can't be telling me this, man. That hurts my soul. Hurts my gaming soul. Taken. Take back. Oh, 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 oh. There, you suggesting that like I'm the one picking it up first? Oh, 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 oh. Yep. Taking. Position 2. Taking. I mean, what we did there is, as far as tanks are concerned, like, I'm not entirely sure what you would want to optimize there. I can put some defensive cooldowns like One for All in that position, but if we get Puddle 1 and we need to move to position 2 immediately, like, that's going to have to be the responsibility of the support to interrupt, or somebody. Correct, yes. That could be something we could do as well. Let's try that then next time, then. If we're not positioning One for All anywhere, I'm just gonna hold it until we move then, and just see how it goes. Because it's just a lot of uncertainty, and then that cooldown should cover a little bit of it. Off we go. Taken. Take back. Taken. Take that. Move to position 2, Dan. Taking. I should pop. Should have popped a cooldown for that. I wonder what happened, what that cooldown is on, because he's getting one and I'm getting one. I wonder if I have, I don't know, I don't think I have Weather Blows up for every single one of these. I'm checking. There's no way to avoid it, because if we stay there to defeat the 2 or 3, well, not the stomp, but if we were to stay in that same position in that case, right, and kill the 2 that are there, there will be 2 more cascadings that drop at some point in the future while we're waiting for those first 2 to be killed. So Trigger Avalanche. It's a 15-second cooldown. Second cooldown, which means I wouldn't have it for every one of them. I'd have it for every other one. So I could pop. I can rotate through a couple of things, but of course, I think at the time of death there I was not topped off. So like I could pop Bracing Guard to bounce back off of 1. Could pop Joy of Battle damage. Those 2 should kind of power me through 1. I guess Plant Feet would be okay to pop as well. We can flip positions if you want, and then have Dan be in the back and me be in the middle here. Dan, do you want to try that? Let's see if that works out. I don't know how much that changes, but I'm willing to try it. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I mean, I'd be starting it, and that'd be it. Just the tank positioning, really. Yeah. Alright, we all good? Well, I will tell you, so, okay. I worry for how we kill the cascadings when it's required. You know what I mean? Unless I'm the one swinging the boss around, which I can certainly do, but we'll see how it goes. Avalanche Trimmer, I think it's 15 seconds. Am I wrong on that, Dan? I don't know if that, is that it? It's 15 seconds to apply. Yeah, the mark skill. Well, that's what I'm looking at. I think it is 15. So the mark skill is a 15-second. He puts it on for 8 seconds, and then he uses the skill after it. I mean, it's not a matter of we're missing them, if that's what you're asking. Like, we're hitting every one of them right now, so. I think we do spawn more. Yes, the difference between tier 2 to tier 3 is 5 seconds on the Cascading Bloom. So we are spawning another one every 5 seconds difference there. Yeah. Let me re-up food real quick, 1 sec. I think it killed me earlier, but we'll have to see. I think that might have been tier 3 though, as to be fair. We'll see. I'm waiting on... No, nope, not. Alright, good. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Certainly is not good on the aggro, I tell you that part. Taking. Take back whenever you're ready. I will say starting with me first is the less consistent on aggro because I only have 2 taunts. Like, I'm pretty sure Cookie pulled off a couple of times there at the start. For mage class, which would you prefer, RK or LM? I want DPS AoE, RK redline. If you want DPS and AoE Zin, certainly you go Red Lore Master. That would be what I would recommend going with. Red RK is good, but I think Red Lore Master is probably more known for their AoE capabilities. Whereas Red RK is, you know, a little bit more dots and stuff like that on single target. They definitely have AoE capabilities on Red RK, but I think you're going to see more potency out of the Red LM. I feel like we were getting further with killing Blighteds. Is LM DPS pretty high compared to RK? I don't know where both of them are sitting at right now. I know they're relatively pretty high. I know that most of the time trying to think. I can go, yeah, I'll give it one more go. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I would say, Sin, that either class is going to probably have a situation where you'll class stack in a raid, because yellow LM's brought pretty frequently and blue RK is brought pretty frequently. So, not entirely sure what would be the best there, but take back, taking, sorry. Got it, we're good. I'll tell you this right now, okay, I don't like starting with Brawler because I can't time my buffs at the very start with the captain while also holding the aggro. That's not something that not something I'm able to do. Because while the Guardian, like, you're building forts to get to that point, you're using shield skills to kind of help with that aggro. Brawler is just waving his hands in the air for 5 seconds because the animations are so long. I mean, I can do it, it's just, yeah, I don't think that it is the best to time, at least. Arcade looks cool, but having glowing rocks as my weapon is lane can give better cosmetics. Say again. Yeah, just let's have Dan start it, and then after buffs go out, then I'll take from you, Dan. And then Dan, you run through boss to that position. That might be better to start with. With LM, I can at least get cool looking staff. Yeah, LMs have staff and sword. RKs kind of just have rocks those in, you know? So yeah. No. You, don't worry, Nas. Just DPS brain. That's all good. Yeah. Single target too, basically. I did because I knew I could interrupt it though. Taking. How did that happen? One cascading guy? Okay. I feel, ah man, that's crazy though. Like the level of, I mean, I can make that adjustment, that's fine, but the level of error that is, if one cascading gets off, that's a wipe. I don't know, Chief. I mean, okay, if that's the case, then I mean, we'll be here a while though. You know what I mean? Because this, not to like, where I'm not calling anyone out in particular. That's been the wipe the whole time. So, and there will be one going off probably when we make a transition, unless this tank swap thing is the saving grace for that. So, anyway. Yeah, if that's the case, then that's how that happens. That's yucky. Take back. Taking. Position 2. Take back. I see, yeah. Yeah, that's this is what I'm talking about. At this point, am I supposed to just turn him around and let Dan just hang out back there? Is that what we should be doing? Yeah. So like I can do that if that's what we're looking for. Because yeah, he's not going to be able to taunt back, get the lineup, and get the interrupts back there. Okay. I'll get tank. Yeah. No, I'll figure it out. I know where to position him at those mushrooms, so that's the... Honestly though, if it gets to a situation like that, like where that one's first, positioning is obvious. I know. Take back. Taking. Is death on his forehead for you? I will next. Take back. Kill those, and then I move into position 2. Move into position. Okay. What happens there? Is that one cascading good enough? How much do we think the take it back has helped? That is not, I don't say it for my benefit, Disco. Yeah, I'm not doing it for my benefit, Disco. I think that I don't know what the proper way to communicate it is, because when you're taunting the first time away from whoever holds it initially, it seems quite obvious, right? Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe I think it's quite obviously, and he doesn't, because there's no cascading out at the time. So. Just messing. I know you're just messing, but I'm just trying to, I overanalyze shit, you know? So. Need to know the proper way. It involves a fishing pole. Dude, I don't think we can fish this guy out of here. Prop, I have a question for you since you love fishing so much. Do you actually go out and fish when you have the time to do so? Is that something that you do? Or is it just like a hobby in video games that you would enjoy it so much? Because I've never asked that question to you before. I know you fish on every game known to man, but I didn't know if you like had that hobby outside of just video games. I wish? Yeah. Gotcha. I could never find the time to do something like that, I guess. Being more communicative, I guess. But, I mean, that's how that is going to play out, though, in position 2. Yeah, I can call that. If that's what you need every time, I can do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No. I'll call for you. I'll call for you. It's all good. Didn't have a father figure that took me out, so I've been up 4 times to know the basics. I think I've been basically in the same boat there. I think I've been about 4 times. I wouldn't even know where to start. Take back. Taking. Take back. I'm moving him to position 2 on next slam. Oh, I thought I would be. My wife would have cracked if she heard me ask that. She makes fun of me all the time. That is funny, actually. I just noticed that you were just insanely, especially when the Guild Wars 2 thing, fishing came out prop, I knew that you were all over that shit, you know, so. I enjoy the minigame aspect of it. It's fun. I think it's a New World that really got me. New World had some pretty good fishing too. The one that really got me, and I don't know if you've ever played it. Oh, I think you've played it maybe, but the FF14 one really sold it on me. The FF14 one fishing was really sick because it had weather, it had night and day, different locations. The one that was really big is you caught certain fish to use as bait to catch bigger fish, because those bigger fish would only eat those particular bait fish. That was crazy. So they had like 5 different layers of stuff. I can't remember. I think there was a... I think the idea behind do you need me to swap the Guardian? Like, to just entertain that idea? Or do you... I mean, I agree with you. We probably don't kill it, but... The gut punch and best defense, that's a lot. We're losing, right? So... FF14 is great. Haven't done enough ocean fishing yet. It's crazy, bro. That fishing is like... In my opinion, of all the games that I played, FF14 fishing has been peak. I wish that people took the fishing from FF14 and applied it to every fishing minigame ever, because it's just, that was the best time I had in fishing. Like, literally, you go to a zone, and I remember specifically that it was, I can't remember the name of the fish, but there was one fish that it had to be raining and at nighttime, and it was 2 bait fishes. So you had to catch one fish that you used to catch another fish. That fish was what you used to catch the fish that you're looking for, and that fish only swam around during night and while it was raining. Like, there was so much prep work you had to fucking do that shit, right? So I tell please and thank you. Yeah, for sure, bro, for sure. I like it when the fishing minigame goes hard, to be fair. FF14 was the first time that, like, crafting in general that I saw wasn't just like collect resources. Like in Lotro, it's okay, right? Like, if we wanted to make like a piece of jewelry, it's just collect ingots and collect garnets, and then you just make it, right? So Lord of the 7 Hues requires 3 different fish types, 2 of them yep, timed, and an overlap is 5 minutes every hour. Yeah, crazy level of fishing achievements that go into FF14. Oh. Oh. We're really trying to debate what's going on with cascading mushrooms right now, because they're kind of getting off, and that's hurting quite a bit. I wonder if cascading mushroom induction actually goes faster right now. Cascading bloom. Target is that. It doesn't have cascading bloom in here, unfortunately, as a target. Unfortunate. In the library of enemies. Oh. Ah. It sucks because so far we've been to 2 bosses, and both bosses the Guardian has so much responsibility and the Brawler really doesn't, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. Like, I feel like a Guardian in Raid has more responsibility in this MMO than any other MMO that exists. You know? Like, yeah, punch harder. That's literally all we do as a brawler. There ain't much that we're doing other than tank swapping. But the Guardian in here not only has to manage his cooldowns and tank swap, but he also has to maintain like a perfect rotation to interrupt what cascadings are on the board. And like that's just yet another like thing, you know? So you go from like boss 1 running in circles all day. I prepared my brawler. Yeah. What you got going on there, Obi? What's sparking this? Do you know when Pummel devastates, it does 0 damage? I didn't know Pummel could devastate, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. I did not notice that. Do you know how long it's been since I've been doing like, I
I haven't done pummel in a red rotation in a very long time, though, is the thing. So. Yeah. If it ever does devastate in the future, is that what you're saying? But it crits normally. Yeah, yeah. Are you? So what do you if you're writing that up, OB? I mean, I would love to look over it at some point. I don't know if you're comfortable with that stuff, man, but I would love to look over it because, and I don't have many strong opinions of what to change or like what to do, because I am of the opinion that, you know, when they get to the brawler, they'll have a vision at that point, right? And there's not going to be too much where we'll be able to change, but, you know, I'd love to look over that, because you know me, man, I'm a brawler enthusiast. There ain't too many brawler enthusiasts in this game, so I'd love talking brawler, whether it be red or blue. So because red brawler actually hasn't really been that great for a very long time. So you got Nex is of the opinion that brawlers even shouldn't exist. So we got that going on. They think it has a raid spot, so it's fine. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, tanks giving DPS buff shouldn't be a thing. I don't know. If they're not gonna allow tank damage itself to be good, I am of the opinion that tank buffs should be a thing. I would love for tank buffs to go away, take DPS buffs to go away, and us having like an actual like damage that we're dealing that is equal to maybe like a yellow berg or something like that. But they don't do that, right? Like, my damage is on all these pulls. When I look this up, it's probably like 20k on all of these, if not less, right? Let's see. 26k, 27k, 29k. Oh, big dick swinging on that one. Look out. 26k. So you know what I mean? Like 27k. There ain't much going on. I could really not even be here, right? So I'm in the only reason I'm hitting skills is to kind of maintain aggro. I feel like we would be better to put a little bit more emphasis on that, you know? Tanks giving DPS buffs is fine, but they need to get to lockout and treatment. Yeah. Yeah. They should have just added Brawler as additional specs for LM. What's up, Pulse? How you doing, man? Otherwise, it will guard and Brawler meta forever. Absolutely, yeah. As it stands right now, guard and Brawler meta forever. The only time you bring, like, a secondary off tank is if you just don't have it in the your group comp, like with players behind the keys, right? We just don't have a brawler in the group you're playing with, right? None of the other off tanks are bad. In fact, I'm tanking this on tier 2 on yellow captain, especially boss 3, is a breeze, you know? But because it's more defensive focused and it's not offensive focused, you always lean towards the brawler because you want to meet those DPS checks and make things go easier. So, but yeah, like I would personally love it if I had another couple cooldowns like I do on the Guardian and not have like gut punch, even though that's like a very strong thing. Like if all I ever had was strike is 1 and best defense, it would feel much like the Guardian if I had gut punch as like a cooldown or something like that I could pop defensively. But up in the air though, I am of the opinion that like if they take away brawler gut punch or like DPS buffs, like we should be able to do more damage as a tank. We're on the same page? Yeah. Like it could go a couple of different ways, right? And that's why I'm like, you know, SSG will have a vision of what they want to do with off tanks and stuff. They both do. Yeah, bash is single target. Yeah. So I mean, it can go a couple of different ways.
The one thing that does suck right now, though, and I will say this with confidence, the one thing that does suck is playing blue champion while all of your other tanks have all these fun tools to play with, and blue champion has nothing fun to play with. They are just a meat shield, right? So you never take blue champion because they're literally there to hold aggro, and that's it, right? So that sucks. That really sucks. And that sucks because, like, they just revised blue champion a little bit too. Yeah, that's all they are, is just a meat sword. So did anything change on my roll? Okay, cool. I went AFK for like 15 minutes. I lied. Here we go. Is he taunting over me? I have hit 3 taunts, man. I shouldn't have hit the skill that I hit. Take back. I probably have 2, don't I? No, just 1. He probably took the first one. Taking. I'm so dead. I should fucking pop that. Yeah, silly me, silly me. Taken back. Never hit me with it, bro. Yeah, because he never did it, so that was strange. I was waiting for him to hit it, and he never did. So that's why I didn't call it. Which is also why I know. I can't control what he does. I got the debuff, and there's 3 cascadings here, and he never hit me with it, so. That's why I was holding off on calling it, because he never hit me with it. We had, you know, the debuff's great, but we have to be swapping off of cascading kills, not the tank debuff. Like that's good. When we're dying to cascadings, that has to be what we're swapping off of. So now, conveniently, it is timing well, where it's about 1 stack, but you know, cascadings are killing us. Yeah, you are. That's been the problem all night. The issue is that tanks and Lotro are very clanky, and unfortunately, this isn't WoW where DPS is kind of encouraged. Yeah, I agree, Next. That's kind of the beauty of Blue Champ, the simplicity of it. That is true, Holes. You're right with that. Okay, ask for one more. I'll ask Anvil. Nah, I probably shouldn't even ask for Anvil. But I will. Take back. Well, that's not what I wanted to hit with that. Unfortunate. Taking. Take back when you're ready. I'm moving to position 2 after your cascadings. Taunting. Oh, come on, bitch. One more step. One more. One more. Come on. Come on. Brother. What are we doing? Thank you. Take back when you can. I'm taking. Oh, it's dangerous shit. That's stomp and blighted. Take back when you can. I probably should have used gut punch by now, but yeah, I mistimed this terribly. That will be a wipe anyway, so it's okay. I feel like, so for tanking wise, I feel like this has progressed a little bit and I feel more comfortable here. It is unfortunately, again, part of the situation where the entrance, got it. I like this change in tank. I don't know what you're feeling, Dan, but okay. Yeah. Guys, it's rehealing. We've done a couple of things tonight. I think we came to the conclusion that tonight we've done a couple of things. So we didn't know where we would sit with everything. So we were killing Blighteds consistently prior to swapping to 3 heal, which is what we're at right now. I think when we come back in here next week or the next time we come in here, we'll probably revert back to what we had 2 hours ago, which is just killing Blighteds or just straight damage. Something like that. In position 2. Okay. Felt like we got out of sync somewhere on position 2, and I couldn't identify where though. Because Oz was correct, there's a couple more Blighteds there. I'm not sure what happened. But yeah, right now we're in 3 heal spec, healing through Blighteds to see how that goes. We tried a lot of things tonight though to see what's fitting best for the group. Unfortunate timing on that one for all, I think. Take back when you can. Taking. He never used it. Oh, position 2. That's unfortunate. He'll probably stop before I get there. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's kind of frustrating because, like, I'm sitting there waiting for him to use that cascading kill and just kind of locked and waiting for him to do that, and it just completely diverted my attention. Ugh. Some of the timings on these mechanics is rough. There's only 2 positions with how this, so we can if you'd like, what this basically is, Oz, is a coin flip. So we can start in position 2 if you'd like, and it'd be the same situation, honestly. Nah, his fat ass isn't enough to go between the 2 positions, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I carried on a conversation with myself, not letting anyone make any call-outs, because I knew by the time I'd finished my long-winded sentence, we'd be wiped, so... It goes, as soon as Toe started bumbling on. Alright, let's get one more in. I mean, there was nothing we could do. I saw a train crash coming and there was no way to stop it, you know, so... Take back. I got smacked, bro. Taking. Take back when you're ready. Blighted mushroom. Okay. Nah. What if we didn't, though? Yeah, well, alright, one more than this. I'll get tank side. Summon call for DPS. Alright, good. I think we did swap off a 3DOR now, actually. Oh, we're back. Take back when you're ready. Jesus Christ. That thing hits fucking hard, man. Oh my god. I don't see any spiders. We didn't go to Spider Wing today, thank god. Thank god, Strip. Oh. Watch in front of it. Take back when you can. Keep going. Because why not? Move into position 2. Oh, I did. You see that, Dan? I was able to swing him around, though. I worked out. Oh, chat. Pretty brutal tonight. But I still have a lot of fun fighting this boss, so... I appreciate it tonight because the tanking definitely progressed, I think. 56%? Yeah, something like that. Oh, oh, oh. All right, chat. That is going to be where we call it for the evening, guys. I appreciate everybody for big chilling with us tonight. We will not be back live like we normally are on Friday. I've got real life stuff I'm taking care of at Shelby's birthday, so we're doing other things. So no raid and no stream tomorrow. But GG, solid Sims. Hey Disco, appreciate you hanging out. We will get that for sure. We will get that down. So no worries. I am confident at some point we will be getting boss 2. That feels just like just got to get the right coordination. Everyone's got to lock in at the right time, right? So I am gonna hit up. We're gonna go. Let's see here. Let me take a look and see who's streaming right now. We're gonna go hit up Bowen, I think. Actually, it does look like Blood is on. I haven't rated Blood in some time, so let's go hit up Blood real fast. He is out in the moors, looks like, doing some PvMP. So appreciate you guys for big chilling with us tonight. Again, we'll probably be back on Tuesday. If not, we might do something during the weekend. I say that every week. I never do it every week. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. It just never works out. So if we do something during the weekend, it'll be something just chilling out or something. But for official days, though, we will be back on Tuesday doing Prog on both Tier 2 and Tier 3. It was just Tier 3 not tonight. So, but appreciate everybody for big chilling with us this evening. Thank you guys for hanging out and keeping the chat moving. We're gonna go raid Bloodborne. Be sure to say hello, give him a follow if you haven't already, and tell him his PvMP champ is a goose. And yeah, we'll go from there. So hopefully catch you guys next week. Until then, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody.